Your Porsche is baking in a parking lot, and you are still 40 feet away. On many models, one held button on the key could have every window dropping and that furnace air pouring out before you ever touch the door. Most owners never learn it. And that is the smallest secret in this car. Today, 17 genius Porsche hacks, from hidden menus to habits that protect your battery, your tires, and your resale value. Number 1 separates long-term owners from everyone else. Let us start. Number 17. Turn your owner's manual into a search engine. The first hack is the one almost every owner skips. Stop treating the manual as a book you open after a warning light appears. Porsche gives many owners a searchable digital manual right inside the Porsche Communication Management System, the PCM. Depending on the model, it sits on the home screen under Driver's Manual or inside the car and control menus, and you can also pull the correct manual through the My Porsche app or Porsche's online portal by entering your exact model year or your VIN. That matters because Porsche menus change constantly between generations, and a 911 from one era does not match the next. So before you pay a workshop to explain a setting the car already has, search your own manual. Try phrases like vehicle locking system, tire pressure, sport chrono, memory function, or warning and indicator lights. The answer is usually sitting in the dashboard, waiting. Your phone is about to earn its keep. Number 16. Set up My Porsche before you need it. Most owners download the My Porsche app, log in once, and forget it exists. That is a waste because on compatible vehicles with activated services, the app can show vehicle status and remote functions. Depending on the car, market, and subscription, that can include tire pressure, locking and unlocking, climate control, vehicle location, charging information, and service data. The hack is timing. Set it up before a problem happens. Create and verify your Porsche ID, add the vehicle, grant remote access authorization in the PCM if required, turn on notifications, and test the functions while the car sits safely in your driveway. Then, the day you are inside an airport wondering whether you locked the Macan or hunting for your 911 in a 5-story garage, the answer lives in your pocket. The same goes for a Taycan charging at home while you sit at the office, because the charging status is one tap away instead of one drive away. One honest warning: not every Porsche has every function, so check your model, your country, and your subscription first. Keys in your pocket can stay there. Number 15. Switch on walk-away locking. Here is one of the easiest quality of life upgrades in the whole car. On compatible vehicles with comfort access, your Porsche may be able to unlock as you approach and lock itself as you walk away. And Porsche's digital key guidance points to the settings under Vehicle Settings and the Vehicle Locking System menu in the PCM. Picture arriving with a coffee, 2 bags, and a child seat. The car recognizes the key and opens without you digging through a pocket. Walk away and it secures itself behind you. But test it at home first, like a smart owner. Learn how close the key must be, whether every door and the rear hatch must be closed, and how it behaves if the key stays inside the car, because those details differ between models. And never just assume it locked. Listen for the confirmation, glance for folded mirrors if yours are configured that way, or check the app. Summer heat meets its match next. Number 14. Learn what holding the key buttons does now. The trick from the start of this video. On many models, pressing and holding the unlock button can lower the windows, and holding the lock button can close them, with roof and convertible top functions linked in on certain cars. The summer use is obvious. Your Porsche has been cooking in the sun, so you hold the button as you cross the parking lot. The glass drops, and the oven air pours out before you ever sit down. It works after rain too, when you cannot remember whether a window was left cracked. The exact behavior varies by model and market, so check your manual under Comfort Opening, Vehicle Locking System, or Key. And treat it with respect, because remote glass is a convenience feature, not a party trick. Never operate windows or a roof remotely where a hand, a pet, or an object could be caught, and keep the car in sight while you do it. Make the car remember exactly who you are. Number 13. Build a proper driver profile. A Porsche feels far more special when it recognizes you. Many newer models allow personalization through the PCM, key assignment, or a Porsche ID profile, storing your seat, mirrors, steering wheel, climate preferences, media favorites, navigation shortcuts, and assistant settings. So take 10 minutes and do it properly. Set the seat and wheel, both mirrors, the reverse mirror dip, if fitted, your favorite stations and navigation entries for home, work, and your favorite road. Sharing a Cayenne or a Panamera with family. Give every driver a separate profile and end the daily readjustment ritual forever, because the seat, the mirrors, and the wheel simply arrange themselves for whoever is driving. And here is the hack for used Porsche buyers. Check the car for the previous owner's old profiles and remove them before creating yours, because you do not want someone else's home address, contacts, and garage links living in your dashboard. Let me say one thing, and then I will not bring it up again. I have gathered these secrets and much more in a book over at theporschegeek.com. If you want it, it is in the comments and on the right side of the screen. That is all. Let us go further with the video. Number 12. Make the tyre screen a pre-drive habit. The tyres are the only part of your Porsche touching the road, which makes this the most important screen in the car. Many modern Porsches show tyre pressure in the instrument cluster, the PCM, or the My Porsche app, and the hack is turning that screen into a ritual. Check it before a long trip, a mountain drive, a track day, a fully loaded cabin, a big temperature swing, or the first drive after weeks of parking. Do not copy numbers from an internet forum because Porsche pressures vary by wheel size, tyre specification, and load. Use the sticker in the driver's door area or the manual and check cold. A higher number after 30 minutes of driving is normal heat, not a problem, so do not bleed hot tyres unless you are running a deliberate track day procedure. Correct pressure is not just tyre life, it is steering precision, braking stability, and how the nose bites into a corner. Winter wheels confuse more than the calendar. Number 11. Update the tyre setting after changing wheels. This one is for owners running winter wheels, track sets, or any alternate setup. When you change tyre size, wheel size, or tyre type, your Porsche may need the correct tyre configuration selected in the PCM or the cluster because the tyre pressure monitoring system is calibrated around approved dimensions and pressure targets. Swap to winter wheels without updating the setting, and the car can throw inaccurate warnings or watch the wrong reference pressure all season. So build a seasonal checklist. Fit the approved wheels, set the pressures cold, select the matching wheel and tyre configuration in the vehicle menu. Drive so the system learns the new values, then recheck torque and pressure after that first drive. And never guess with spacers, sizes, offsets or load ratings on a Porsche, because the wrong setup can affect clearance, geometry, tyre wear and your warranty conversation. That mode dial deserves better than guessing. Number 10. Use Sport Chrono strategically, not permanently. Sport Chrono is one of the most misunderstood features Porsche builds. Some owners live in Sport Plus because it feels more Porsche. Others never touch the dial out of fear. The genius move is matching the mode to the moment. Normal is ideal for commuting, cold starts, wet roads, and relaxed highway miles. Sport sharpens throttle response, changes transmission behavior, can adjust the suspension where fitted, and wakes up the exhaust. Sport Plus is the focused setting for spirited driving in the right conditions, holding gears longer and stiffening everything, which is exactly why it does not belong on a broken city street. So drive normal when you want refinement. Use Sport on a good back road once the engine, tyres and brakes are warm. Save Sport Plus for conditions you fully understand. And if you have the PDK, learn the paddles because choosing a lower gear before a corner beats waiting for automatic logic every time. Cold oil punishes impatient right feet. Number 9. Warm it up by driving, never by idling. Here is the most important mechanical habit on this list. Do not warm your Porsche by letting it idle in the driveway for 15 minutes. Start it, give it a brief moment to settle, then drive gently because a modern engine warms more efficiently under light load than sitting still. And remember that coolant temperature is only half the story. The oil needs time to reach operating temperature too, and cold oil simply does not protect the way warm oil does. So for the first several minutes, keep the throttle gentle and the engine speed moderate. Avoid hard acceleration after a cold start, and never use full boost on a cold turbocharged engine. Avoid endless short trips where the engine barely warms at all. This matters most in a 911, a Cayman or a Boxster because those cars beg to be driven hard. The engine does not care how excited you are. Warm it first, then enjoy everything you paid for. Electric owners, the next one buys you minutes. Number 8. Navigate to the charger. So the battery gets ready. Taycan owners, this is your most valuable daily hack. When you are heading to a fast charger, do not drive there from memory. Enter the charging station into the Porsche navigation and let the car guide you, because Porsche's charging guidance explains that battery temperature affects charging performance, and active navigation to a charger helps prepare the battery for faster charging. In plain English, the pack needs the right temperature window to accept high power, and a cold battery in winter can charge painfully slowly. The smart process looks like this. Set the charger as the destination. Arrive with a lower state of charge when practical, and charge to what the next leg needs instead of always filling to 100%. Porsche recommends around 80% as the everyday target for battery longevity, saving a full charge for genuine long trips and avoiding deep discharge below 5%, along with unnecessary repeated fast charging. Comfort can start before you even walk outside. Number 7. Schedule the climate while the car is plugged in. This hack is gold for Taycan and e-hybrid owners, and some conventional models offer climate preconditioning too, depending on equipment. Instead of starting every winter drive in a freezer and every summer drive in a furnace, use scheduled climate control while the vehicle is still plugged in. The car draws external power to heat or cool the cabin before departure, which means comfort from the first second. And on an electric Porsche, it can help preserve driving range because the heavy thermal work happened on wall power instead of the battery. Combine it with a planned departure time. Plugged in overnight, the car prepares the cabin, and on the Taycan, the battery to be ready when you leave. In hot climates, this is pure luxury because a pre-cooled cabin means no scorching seat, no burning wheel, and no wasted first 10 minutes with the windows down. Parked Porsches die quietly in garages. Number 6. Protect the battery during storage. The least exciting hack on this list will save you the most frustration. A modern Porsche is full of control units, security systems, and background functions, and a car parked too long without a plan comes back with warning lights or refuses to start at all. For a petrol Porsche, use a Porsche-approved battery maintainer or a compatible intelligent maintainer connected exactly the way the manual specifies. For an electric Porsche, the advice is different. Porsche recommends that an electric model parked for more than 2 weeks should ideally sit at around 20 to 50% charge in moderate temperatures where possible. Before any long park, clean the car, set the tires to the correct cold pressure, keep the key far enough away that comfort access does not keep waking the vehicle, unplug accessories, and choose a dry, ventilated spot. A petrol car needs its 12-volt battery minded. An electric one needs the 12-volt system and the storage charge of the big pack. Where you drop your keys matters tonight. Number 5. Keep the key away from the car at home. On keyless entry models, a key stored close to the vehicle can keep communicating with it, sitting inside its detection range, inviting unwanted access events and extra battery drain depending on the system. The fix costs nothing. Store the key deeper inside the house, away from the exterior wall nearest the parking spot. For real theft protection, add a quality Faraday pouch or box which blocks the key signal entirely. And this matters because relay attacks on keyless cars are a genuine risk. But test the pouch because a cheap one that does not actually block the signal is just an expensive fabric wallet. While you are building key discipline, go further. Keep a spare key battery at home. Never leave the key inside the car. Take documents showing your home address out of the glove box. And remove loose garage remotes from the cabin, which leads directly to the next hack. A loose remote is a security hole. Number 4. Program HomeLink and retire the clip-on remote. That garage remote rattling in your console is clutter, and worse, it is an easy exploit for anyone who gets into the car. If your Porsche has HomeLink, program the built-in buttons and take the old remote out permanently. Porsche's current 911 Quick Start Guide lays out the process. Go to Home. Choose HomeLink, select the button you want to program, and follow the on-screen configuration, staying physically near the garage with GPS functions enabled and relatively fresh batteries in the original remote. Once it is set, test opening and closing from outside the garage and confirm the safety reverse works. 2 housekeeping rules complete the hack. If you sell the Porsche, erase the programmed HomeLink buttons, and if you move, clear the old garage code. Small feature, cleaner cabin, tighter security, and the door starts lifting while you are still rolling up the driveway. Service dates hide in more places than paper. Number 3. Let Smart Service track. What owners forget, Porsche service intervals are not the whole maintenance story. Tires age. Tire sealant kits expire. First aid kits expire in some markets. Brake fluid has a schedule, warranties have end dates, and track days chew consumables faster than any service book expects. On supported cars, Porsche Smart Service displays maintenance and service information in the PCM and the My Porsche app, and Porsche says certain components with an expiration date, like a tyre mobility kit, a first aid kit, or a vehicle inspection, can be updated through the system, while a general service reset stays a workshop job. The hack is building your own dashboard around it. Track oil and brake fluid dates, tyre age and tread, battery age, wiper condition and warranty expiry, and keep a folder of invoices, alignment printouts and service reports. When you eventually sell, that complete history is worth real money to the next owner. 60 seconds before driving saves thousands. Number 2. Build a pre-drive ritual. This sounds excessive until it saves you. Before a weekend drive, a road trip or a track day, walk around the car for 1 minute. Check the tyres for cuts, nails, bulges and low pressure. Scan the wheel faces for fresh curb damage that hints at a tyre problem. Glance at the brake discs. Look under the car for leaks. Check the front splitter and lower bumper, the windshield for chips, the lights and your fuel or charge level. For 911 owners with low splitters, this habit is worth thousands on its own. Approach steep driveways diagonally where safe and legal, and learn the front lift system before the splitter touches, not after. And if your car has the front axle lift with a GPS memory function, set it up because on compatible models the car remembers the locations where you want the nose raised and does it for you at your own driveway every single time. Everything on this list points to one idea. Number 1. Preservation is performance. The number 1 hack is not a hidden button. It is the mindset that separates a long-term owner from someone who drives the car until problems appear. Preservation is performance. A Porsche that is properly maintained, properly warmed, correctly aligned, wearing the right tyres, stored intelligently and cleaned with care will drive better, surprise you less, and hold more value than an identical car that was merely used. So wash off road salt, bird droppings, tree sap and brake dust promptly, because all 4 attack your finish while they sit. Never attack matte paint, protective film, carbon fibre, leather or Alcantara with a harsh cleaner before checking suitability. Keep the drain channels clear around the sunroof and scuttle. Use fuel that meets the octane requirement in your manual. Photograph the car before transport, service visits and valet parking, and keep every receipt. Most of all, never ignore a new vibration, rattle, warning message or brake noise, because the smartest Porsche owners are not the ones with the newest car or the longest option list. They are the ones who understand what their car is trying to tell them. And now you have 17 ways to start listening.